Hey, hey, what up, what up, what up? Wow, everyone's joining so fast. How you guys doing today? Hey, Jordan, how's it going, guys? So, I'm gonna start out with a fun activity, I think. Abby wanted me to post something earlier, but I don't know how to use Instagram, so I could not figure out how to do it. But I want you guys to name for me just random stuff, and I'll draw it, and I'll like mash them together. So like, just start naming stuff like pineapple roller skates, or carrot pen, or pizza boat, stuff like that. Um, and I'll just start trying to draw stuff. I'll mash together whatever words you guys say. Just arrived from a school meeting. Ooh, how'd that go? Yeah, you guys just start putting stuff like just random words into the chat, and I'll just start trying to draw funny stuff. Pineapple roller skate, tortoise sandwich, draw a unicorn taco. Oh, geez, there's a lot of things going on. All right, all right. Pineapple roller skate. Does that work? Unicorn taco. Um, what does a unicorn look like? It's got a nose. It obviously has a horn. He's got a face. I only have a blue pen, by the way, so um, ugh, it's more like a dog. That's a unicorn taco. A beard cat. All right, I can do a beard cat. Uh oh. I thought I could do a beard cat. All right, beard cat done. What next? Toucan Sam. All right, I could do that. Isn't he just the cereal? What's a beard cat? This is a beard cat. It's a cat with a beard. Um, what does Toucan Sam look like? I have no idea. Um, so I'm going to guess. The whole point. Don't toucans have like really big bills? Uh oh. I think this is Seagull Sam instead. Or he's a penguin. One of the two. He got a bowl of cereal, because isn't he supposed to have a bowl of cereal? But he looks like a seagull penguin and not a toucan. So, I'm never claimed to be good at drawing. A book chicken. Okay. Joyful butter. All right, I'm gonna try. What is joyful butter? Um, um, here is joyful butter. Oh, the word's backwards to you. So it says yak, I guess it looks like. But joyful butter is just butter that says joy, because it's full of joy. What was the other one I saw? A book chicken. Oh, I just shook my camera. Sorry. Ooh, where's his head gonna go? I'm gonna flip him this way around. I'm not good at drawing bird heads, I guess. It just looks like a person head with a big nose. Ooh, this looks super bad. Um, Here's a book chicken. His wings are a book. Yeah, I'm just drawing is not one of my best gifts either, Jazzy. What else? What else? What else? I'll do one more. You're a decent drawer. Oh yeah, Jordan, I've seen some of your drawings. You're really good. You're better than decent. I would say you're good. Um, what's more? A tuba saxophone? It needs to be more different than that. Give me something. Give me something weird for the last one. Something weird. Something crazy. Something like Beard Cat, which makes zero sense to me. An Eiffel rocket, like an Eiffel Tower rocket. Magical chicken. You guys really like chicken. Eiffel rocket. We're doing Eiffel rocket. Um, what does that look like? Um, um, I drew the Eiffel Tower, kind of. Kind of looks like the Space Needle, actually. How is it a rocket? Ooh, it's like a rocket launcher, so it's shooting rockets out of it, maybe? I don't know. Eiffel rocket. It's just the Eiffel Tower shooting rockets out of that. All right, there we go. There are my bad attempts at mashing up words into weird drawings for you guys. I hope you enjoyed those, and I'll put my pen away so I do not click it the rest of the time. So I wanted to talk to you guys today about Palm Sunday, which was yesterday, and I wanted to tell you a little bit about the story of Palm Sunday, right? So I want to give a brief synopsis first of what Palm Sunday is, the story, right? It is Matthew chapter 21, verses 1 through 11. If you guys want to read it later, but I'll give you a brief synopsis for now. So basically, Jesus sent two of his disciples to go get a donkey from him from a nearby village, and he told them exactly where it was going to be, and he told them, if anyone asks, tell them that the Lord needs this donkey and you'll return it later. So his disciples, they went, they found the donkey, and they brought it back to him. They put their coats on it as a saddle. They weren't sure exactly why he needed it, but as soon as they got into Jerusalem, they knew why. The streets were lined with people throwing their coats on the ground, as well as palm branches. And it was an entrance that only a king coming into a city would have. The people were realizing that Jesus was a king, right? The crowds, they were also cheering for him, saying, "Blessed is the King who comes in the name of the Lord. Peace in heaven and glory in the highest." They realized that Jesus was the rescuer who came to save them. The Pharisees, however, they were not too happy, as they never were with Jesus, and they told him to make everyone stop praising him and stop what they were doing. And so he told the Pharisees, Jesus did, he said, if they keep quiet, the rocks will cry out instead. That's so crazy, right? Just that the rocks would start crying out if the people stopped. But these Pharisees were standing by the rescuer, and they were that they were waiting for, and they were wanting for their entire lives, right? They've been waiting for the Messiah to come and rescue them, and he was right in front of them, and they missed it. They didn't realize that Jesus was him, right? And this caused Jesus to weep and become really sad, because They were people that didn't realize who he was and why he was there. The last part of this is that this entrance, this triumphant entry into Jerusalem, was a fulfillment to prophecy. In Zechariah 9, verse 9, it says, "Shout in triumph, O people of Jerusalem. Look, your king is coming to you. He is righteous and victorious, yet he is humble, riding on a donkey." Right? So the fact that Jesus knew this coming into it, that's why he chose to have his disciples get him the donkey as he came into Jerusalem and was, being praised, is because this was a fulfillment of a prophecy of who the Messiah was and what he was going to be doing. So why do we talk about Palm Sunday, though, right? Why do we talk about it? One, because it proves the kind of Lord that Jesus came to be, right? It was expected for him to be this great warrior or king, and he would come and be majestic and flaunt his power over everyone. But instead, we know that Jesus came to serve those that came to worship him. He was, and he still is, a humble king who didn't mind getting his hands dirty for the sake of his followers, right? Like he wanted to die for us. He wants to serve us in any way that he can, right? He wants to be for us. So as we go into this week, getting ready for Easter on Sunday, keep that in mind as you read the Easter story, as you hear it in different places. Like, keep in mind the fact and the reason why Jesus did all this for you. He came and he died for you as a sacrifice so that you could be saved and you could spend eternity with him. So that's what I want to share with you guys today, just to remember that as we go into this time of Easter, this week of Easter, that what Jesus was doing. So keep that in mind throughout this week. So I want to close in prayer, and then I've got a couple announcements for you guys. All right, so bow your heads with me, and we will pray. Dear God, thank you so much for this time that we can celebrate every year, where we celebrate what you did for us, God. The fact that you sent your son and he came and he died an awful death for us so that we could live, God. He was a humble servant to you, and may we see that example and try to live up to it as well, God. Thank you for everything that you do for us, and thank you for sending Jesus to save us. Amen. All right, so I've got a couple announcements for you guys. The first one, this week for midweek, you don't want to miss it. We're doing a Easter midweek, and so invite your friends, right? Like, your friends are just sitting at home too. Invite them to come hang out with us for a half hour. Another thing, continue to check out the Devos that we're doing on the Gospel of John. Me and Abby spent a lot of time making those for you guys, and they're really good. So we would really hope that you guys would check them out and try to get into the Gospel of John. I think this week is actually the stories leading up to Jesus' death. So it's kind of in line with Easter. And the last thing is, we're having an art gallery day tomorrow. So check out, there's a Facebook event. I think there's also going to be stuff on Instagram. Abby will correct me if there's not. But yeah, look out for that tomorrow. On Zoom. Yes, the midweek Easter will be on Zoom. The Devos are on Facebook and Instagram. So look for those on the LifeYouth Facebook page and the LifeYouth Instagram. I think every day at 5 we post those. So yeah. Wednesday we will be live 6:30, and then Zoom games at 7. Yep. Cool. All right. I hope you guys have a good rest of your day, and I'll see you around. All right. Peace.